Hi all, welcome back to Banglam DIY. So let's make bar soap with a very dirty oil. I've gotten some questions in my DM that has to do with how can I use waste oil, how can I use dirty oil, how can I use oil that I got from probably a fast food, probably they're frying oil, or how can I use sludge oil, all those kind of oils that are dirty. There is nothing you do to this oil that will make your colors to come out. So these are the oils that play a big role in your color definition. So if you want a color of soap that is dark, or a soap that will give you this brown shade of color, using sludge oils or these grades of oil are your best, and they are also very cheap. Let me tell you today, fast food and supermarkets, fast food or restaurants that make food, when they gather their oils they have used in frying for a very long time, most times they sell that oil out to people who are also using those oils to produce things. It is possible for you to get those kind of oils from them. Please, I don't know how to get it. I've not tried, but I know some persons who are in my soaking group that have those kind of oils that they got from probably a restaurant. Maybe they know the owner, so they got bad oils from them. And yes, you can use those kind of oils to make soap. And because you don't know the type of oil they are, so it's better you limit yourself with the quantity of water you are using in it. And it is also best for you to make those soaps as hot process or semi-hot process. And then because the oil might be light oil, so you have to incorporate in an oil that will make the soap to last longer and to also give it a hardening property. So in that case, I'll be making this bar soap with this sludge palm kernel oil. Sludge palm kernel oil is like the second pressing of palm kernel oil. After pressing the first press, you have the clearer version of which can be filtered and be processed into edible oil or the PKO that you use in making soap. By the time they filter that PKC again, palm kernel, I don't know what is that C again. By the time they filter this PKC, the next one, you'll be having oil that is very dark in color. On that note, this oil is called sludge oil, and we'll be using it to make this soap. We'll be combining it with PK oil to give me 1 liter, and we'll be using 500 ml of water, 180 grams of caustic soda. Sulphonic acid will play a role as our foaming agent, 50 ml, and then we'll be using sodium silicate at 100 ml to make this soap to harden as quickly as possible. Bear in mind the procedure I'm trying to demonstrate in this making of bar soap can be a little bit advanced, so it's not the normal mix and pour, it's not the normal cold process way of making soap. I'll try to explain some things in it while we proceed. This is more like a more advanced way of making soap. If you have been making soap for a very long time and you've not tried to make this kind of soap that they call this kind of hot process soap, or a soap that gels perfectly, you are missing. So let's make this soap. Number one, make sure you are using a stainless vessel. It has to be stainless. You can use a stainless bucket or a stainless basin like mine because you want this soap to heat up. Now add in your oils. You can see when I started this soap making, I used 700 ml of palm kernel oil sludge and 300 ml of beef tallow. Mix these two oils together and add in your hot caustic. You need to mix in this caustic soda while it is still very hot. The reason I'm using the stainless is because I don't want to lose it. And it's just 1 liter of oil. So before you know, this soap can gel. Now mix rapidly. Now some persons, when they use this kind of oils to make their normal cold process soap and it starts separating like this, looking like mashed potato, you start seeing them writing in the comment section or quarreling the person they bought the oil from. Please, you sold bad oil to me. It's separating. You don't know how to use the oil. There is no type of oil I can't use and make soap. If you have bad oil, you sell it to me. I'll use it and make soap for you. There's nothing like bad oil in soaping world. It's just for you to learn the oil very well and see how you make use of it. In the process of you learning how to make use of that oil, you may incur some losses. But once you perfect on it, you'll be a master in it and it will start being your basic raw material in your soap making. You can see what I did. I just covered it and left it for a few minutes. And when I came back, the soap has properly gelled. Let's recap what we did. We combined palm kernel oil 700 ml with animal fat, beef tallow 300 ml. You can use a pure PKO sludge 1 liter to make this soap without combining it. It is not a must for you to combine it. You can use a pure PKO. We added in our hot caustic lye solution, that's caustic soda and water mixed together, and then we covered it for it for a few minutes. When we opened it and we stirred, we saw that the soap has gelled. And then we added sulfonic acid. Immediately add sulfonic acid, it will heat up the more. The heat will actually increase. You can see the color of the soap. Now you can get the brown color of the soap in this soap making. You can actually achieve that. That's what we are trying to achieve. You may not really achieve 100% translucency because that translucency has to do with machine and the chamber and crusher. There are some machines that actually does that part in making the soap transparent, not alcohol. So I'm more concerned about are you achieving that color and a little bit a very better texture, smooth texture. Now adding your silicate. Immediately adding your silicate, the silicate will help to make the soap. You see that your soaping batter will kind of liquidify. It will liquidify a bit. Even if you have not made soap in my channel, even if you have not made soap before, this one should be your easiest. It should be your first soap to even make. This soap we are making, like I said, is not your regular cold process mix and pour. And you can see we did not use too many additives in it. The major additive we use is something to boost our foaming, which is sulfonic acid, of which you can replace with your foam booster in the market. And then we also went ahead and then we used sodium silicate to help the soap to be able to harden up. Now mix perfectly. Can you see how the batter looks like? It looks so lush. You can see in this soap I did not use anything like brown sugar in making of this soap because people who use brown sugar to make their soap brown color, I know I've thought that it will give you a temporary brown color. If you actually leave that soap under hot sun for a long while, you start seeing that the brown color may start fading away. So if you want to actually attain that brown color naturally without you adding in an artificial color, look for sludge oil. The tallow that I also used in making this soap was also burnt, so the tallow is also dark in color or brownish in color. As I was pouring the soap into the mold, everything even hardened up. So once you are done, be quick and pour your soap into your mold. Pour it into a mold that you can collectively pour at once, not mold that has partitions, because you may not have that time to start partitioning it into smaller portions. Once you are done, allow it to cool. By the next day, you should have a very sound and smooth soap for you to cut. And you have a soap that is also very, very foaming and high in lather. The texture of this soap is amazing. I think you should give it a try. The texture is jelly. It has this jelly-like texture and it also has this shiny surface or shiny body. You actually enjoy making this soap if you should try it out. I know most of us that are following me on this channel also have people with it. So you can also teach your people about how they can achieve a very good soap like this using sludge oil. But what I will not condone or what I will not accept or what I will not take is you downloading my video, changing my voice, and then replaying it over to your people or selling my video for money. Videos that I teach for free on YouTube. Or some persons go out to the far as uploading my video on their various YouTube channels, which YouTube will take down those channels as soonest. So all the same, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you all for watching to the end of this video. If you have watched this part of this video, please give me a thumbs up, like and share this video. Subscribe to my channel. You always learn one new thing from me every time I upload something. In each week, I try as much as possible to upload, even if it's up to 2 to 3 videos per week. It's not easy because it's money I use in buying those components, shooting this video, putting them all together, editing and uploading. But all the same, I hope you guys are enjoying your stay on my channel. Please refer my channels to people so that this channel can also grow and people who are also far and wide can also hear about Bam Glam. For the amazing comments you have been dropping all this while, I say a very big thank you to everybody. For those who have messaged me privately to pay for my private classes or private mentorship, I say a very big thank you to all of you. Bam Glam for no day where e dey today if no be because of you. So I actually appreciate you all. Look at how beautiful the soap is. Soap is lush, soap is neat, soap is smooth. Try this out and you will have an instant hard bath soap that is also long lasting, foamy, and very appealing to the eyes. You can also add perfume or please add fragrance when you are making your own, because this sludge oil has a very awful smell. You may not like it if you don't use fragrance at all. So add fragrance that is very strong to be able to mask that bad smell. Thank you all.